Hey guys!
Hey guys,
Tsuki!
Tsukihime!
We're gonna keep going.
The Black Beast.
The Black
Black
Beast. Arcueid.
You
What?
say that in like an African accent. The
Black
Black
Beast.
Beast.
Black
Black
Beast.
Beast. The Black
Arcueid's
Beast.
room isn't what you expect for a vampire. Back then, I was only worried about Arcueid, so I didn't really notice it, but looking at it now, her room is completely ordinary. She even has a newspaper subscription. What's all that about?
Wow, a white woman has a newspaper subscription? What the
What?
fuck?
Oh, wait, that's it.
I thought they only
I
used
grumble as I put the
Instagram.
sleeping Arcueid on her bed. Hooah! I take a Hooah! I take a deep breath as I
Wow.
sit on the floor. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. The sky outside the window is brightening but heavily laden with clouds. Right, I should close the curtains. I spur my tired body to stand up. I close the curtains and sit back down again. Thud. As I lower myself, the strength drains from my knees and I collapse on the floor. Man, it seems like I'm so exhausted. Man, it seems like I'm exhausted too. It's pitiful, but I can't even stand. Come to think of it, I spent all last night talking with Arcueid, and I didn't eat for more than a day. In addition, even though I put my glasses on, I still have a headache. My brain is ringing with this headache. Arcueid, I wonder if her wound is alright. Her bleeding has stopped, and she is someone who regenerates after being sliced apart, so maybe I don't have to worry. I wonder why. Right now I'm so exhausted I could collapse. Yeah, I'm more worried about Arcueid than myself. Investigators believe the cause of Tadaka Yoichi's motorcycle accident was a malfunction on the brake pedal, which occurred while he was descending a steep hill. Fortunately, no one was killed in the accident. I wake up to a man's generic, uninflected voice. Did I fall asleep? When I come to, I find myself lying on the floor under a sheet.
When I come
When
to.
I come to,
uh,
it's about past noon. Arcade is no longer on the bed, and interesting news fills the room from the television. Where did Arcade go? And I sense someone in the kitchen. That idiot moving around with such a wound. I get out. I get out from the sheet and stand up. I have to go. I had to go to the kitchen and check up on her wound. Next on the news, a massive number of people went missing in the early morning hours at a hotel in southern Minayami Yoshigi City.
what? What the
I
fuck?
don't I don't know how to pronounce this
Oh,
shit.
okay. Second, I did not say Miya Shirogi.
Mia Mina
Mia
Mi
Mia, that's like a
Why
tongue
the
twister.
fuck do you have that long of a name?
Mia Shirogi.
Mina Mia
Shirogi. It's probably a real
Mina
city. Hold on, let me look.
Mina Mia Shirugi.
Mia Shirogi
I
City. It's similar. There's a Mina Mia Mashiro.
My eyes become glued to the newscaster on the television set. 103 people
It's just
staying
a
at the
village
hotel
show, not a
still
city.
unaccounted for. Furthermore, bloodstain can be seen within the hotel, and the police are beginning to suspect
As a
they were
population of 2,000.
involved in some kind of crime. What are you saying? Bloodstains? It wasn't
It's a nice place.
something that small and cute. The newscaster reads off the script with a disinterested tone. Hmm. Yeah, that does seem like a nice place. Put that on the screen.
What? Oh yeah, I'll put that on the screen. Note to editor self. Shit, I'm not gonna remember that. Okay, whatever. I'll put it on the screen.
Whatever. Furthermore, a large amount of wild animal hair was found within the hotel. It was presumed that the hair is connected with the suspect in some way. Some of the confirmed hair samples appear to be from a large breed of dog, wolves, and there was also some evidence of a bear. There were numerous different hair samples found on the scene. Ridiculously, what appeared to be shark bites were also reported from the scene. Click. I switch off the television set. 100 people. About 100 people back then. In just half an hour, they were all brutally killed. Bloodstains? Unaccounted for? How can you say that when you have that much information? I understand completely. Everyone staying in the hotel was killed by those incomprehensible beasts and devoured without a trace. Ugh. I resist the urge to throw up. I can allow myself to vomit when I recall each and every event which occurred last night. Such a petty sympathy would set me lower than a filthy pig. For me, the only one who escaped death in that hotel, I won't allow anything else other than hatred for the one behind it all. 100 people killed without even leaving their bodies behind, only blood. The face of the man in the black coat surfaces in my memory. I don't know who he is, but it is no mistake to think that he's behind everything that happened. Is my heart still numb? Right now, hatred wins out over fear and disgust. Or maybe even the feelings whirring inside my chest are just another kind of fear. That's just ridiculous. I grit my teeth. I don't know if it is regret or fear, or maybe an unpleasant revulsion, but me just recalling the face of the man in the black coat makes me want to break something and irritates me. You're awake, Shiki?
Narrow chaos. What's his full name?
Chaos! Chaos!
Narrow chaos. That's his full
Narrow
name.
chaos.
Narrow chaos.
Arcueid pokes her head out of the kitchen. Oh, what is it? Making such a scary face. Did something happen? Arcueid speaks lightly as if nothing happened at all. The feelings which were feeling forth inside me just now disappear. Arcueid, is your wound okay? Yes, for now. She laughs confidently. She seems exactly like before, probably better than I am. Oh, then that's good. At least. At least the person near me is safe. Hey, wait a minute. Arcueid isn't human. Forgetting such an important thing. I'm really spaced out. Anyways, I'm happy your wound wasn't serious. Oh? What's wrong, Shiki? And just a little earlier were calling me a monster. Eddie, I still think you are. But that's something else. I just wanted to thank you for helping me. Eh? I helped you, Shiki? Arcoid's eyes widen in surprise. Seems she wasn't even aware of it. Yeah, you helped me. So it's a little late, but thanks for protecting me. If you hadn't pulled me out of the way, I would have joined that list of 103 names. Thanks, it wasn't really anything. The reason you met Nero, so you don't have to feel like you owe me. Maybe, but the truth is that you saved me. Since you did, I want to thank you. But if I didn't make you watch over me, you never would have been involved in all that. I'm the one messing up your everyday life. So wouldn't it be more appropriate for you to hate me rather than be indebted to me? Well, certainly I do think you're a big bother. But you know, in the end, I think I'll have to take responsibility for my actions. A long time ago, someone taught me this. She said whatever happens around me, I have to stick with things I started to the very end. While it seems quite natural, I'm a supporter of that idea, which is why I don't hate Arcoid. I just feel like I'm involved in something pretty bothersome, though. Oh, now that you mention it, I did say I needed a shield because you killed me. So I guess I don't have to apologize for involving you in such things. Right, the situation I'm in is my own fault. Your fault, huh? I think you have bad luck, Shiki. If only you killed some other girl than me, things would have never have ended up like this. Hey, in the first place, you can't just assume I would kill someone other than you, Arcoid. I only felt like that stalked and killed only once, only Arcoid. Or I want to think she would be the only one. Ah. Did you remember something you forgot? No, that's not it. I never really thought about it before, but I just wonder why I wanted to kill you. Arcoid frowns as she looks at me. Well, it's a natural reaction. I, the one who killed Arcoid, is saying that he doesn't know why he killed her. There's no reason at all, right? Because you're just a born killer, Shiki. Eh? Hold on. What did this woman just say about me? You seemed really used to it when you attacked me. You rang the doorbell, put your hand through the door as it opened and entered. While I was still off guard with surprise, you killed me with your first strike and just finished off by slicing me into pieces. Yeah, your first surprise attack was perfect. How perfect was it? A painting of you from that time that would have been an unparalleled masterpiece. That's how perfect it was. But no matter how superb a killer, no matter how excellent your technique, the victim this time was a poor choice. I don't know how many people you killed until now, but I think it was time for you to be caught once you chose me as your prey. What's that scary face all of a sudden? If you want to say something, it's better to just say it. We've never held anything back between us, right? Maybe true. I nodded and motioned her to come near me with my hand. A secret? Arcoid approaches excitedly. I bring my mouth close to her ear and clearly state what I want to say. You know, Arcoid. Yeah, what? Okay, ready? That's not at all, you idiot!
You're idiot!
Idiot! My shout echoes through the room. I strike her eardrums with full power, not holding one back. Ow, owie. Excitedly covers her ears. I'm ticked off now. What are you doing all of a sudden, Shiki?
I've had it up to here.
I've had it up to here.
Up to here.
I'm the one should be angry. I was wondering why you were asking me all those impossible things, but now I understand. Eh? Understand what? About you asking me to shield against a monster and watching over you because you think I'm some crazed killer? Geez, you're unbelievably mistaken. You thought so highly of me because of that. Look, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a killer or a homicidal maniac. You were the first person I killed. Arcueid's mouth hangs open. Damn it, she really does seem totally surprised. No way. It was your first time yet you that skilled? Yeah. Certainly I do have the strange eyes, but I still lived an honest life. I never even once thought of using these lines to kill people. But then why did you kill me? You never saw me before. I don't know why either. I just became so fixated when I saw you on the street. When I came to, I already sliced you into pieces.
When I came!
When I came to you!
Ah!
Oh, oh, oh,
Commas matter. If you just put that comma right before the two, it'd be when I
oh.
came to INR.
I sliced you into pieces in this room. Without reason, without purpose. I see. Yeah, I see. I don't have any right to be angry at Arcoid. Even if she's alive right now and isn't human. The truth is, I killed her with my own hands. Why are you all quiet again? What do you mean, Shiki? I'm sorry. I have to apologize. Why did I conveniently forget such an important thing? Sorry. I'm sorry, Arcade. I, Tonoshiki, killed you. More than anything else, I should have apologized for that from the very beginning. There really is something wrong with me. It's only natural if you mistook me for a killer, because I don't even understand that impulse myself. So maybe Tonoshiki might be a real killer. The reality is, I killed you, so I have to accept my sin and punishment. A killer like me can't mix in with the rest of society. Not realizing such an important thing until now is just too cowardly. No matter what Arcade is, I'm someone who kills for no reason. I see. Then you really don't understand why yourself, Shiki. I nod silently. Then you didn't feel any enjoyment either? Yeah, yes, there are certainly killers for whom killing is like breathing, but you're really normal, Shiki. That's right. At least I try to be. No, you're incredibly normal. Then I was the only one you wanted to kill? Yeah. Other than you, I never felt like that before. I see, then there's no problem. You're not a killer, Shiki. She says this lightly, almost dismissively. I don't think you have to receive any punishment. By chance, I was the one you wanted to kill, and worse, you were equipped with this unparalleled killing technique. But luckily, I'm a vampire, so no one died, right? So you don't need to be troubled so much. I don't think you have to worry about the morals of human society. I know, but still I killed someone. A dangerous person like me can't be allowed loose. That doesn't matter. Right now, the only ones who can condemn you are me, the victim, and you, yourself. That may be so, but it doesn't change the fact I killed you. Right. Even if there is no punishment, the sin will never disappear.
They're arguing about the morals of having killed a vampire that just real.
Of course, even now I still resent it, so it would be troubling if you just forgot. But you know, Shiki, if you feel that way and will always regret it, then I don't think there will be a problem. But that's just sugarcoating it. Shiki, there really are people who will not sell their souls to the devil even if they hated the world. Like, someone so honest they could apologize to a vampire. So I think it's alright. No matter what people say and no matter how much you say you're not, you can still stay in the world you want to live in. What? I'm speechless. How can you smile and say that to the person who killed you? Arcueid, come on, we have a much more troublesome problem to worry about. Now that you're up, Shiki, I want to talk about now on. She speaks, Arcueid collapses on the floor. Arcueid? I rush over to her. Sweat glistens on her forehead and she is breathing painfully. Oh man, it seems I still can't do much. I look down. Her white top is soaked red near her stomach. You, that wound. This? The effects of your attack are still lingering and I can't even heal my wounds. I closed off the wound at least, but it seems it didn't work too well. Her tone is very cheerful,
Oh, I
but I
remember
notice
this
that it's a
scene.
hit and pain. Close off the wound? With that, what, Arcade? That. Arcade points to something on the floor. It's brown. At first glance, it looks like a donut or a Baumkuchen, but it just turns out to be a roll of packing tape. You idiot! Who the hell uses packing tape to close off a wound? Hey, you shouldn't people call idiots all the time. I really might start thinking that I am one after a while. Shut up and let me see your wound. I reach out for her clothes, but she runs away by rolling across the floor. Don't be ridiculous, what are you gonna do if it opens up again? It's fine, just leave it alone. You should stop acting stupid too. Trying to rip off a girl's clothes like this, you're worse than Nero.
Nah.
Look, look, I don't see you as a human, so guy or girl doesn't matter. Calm down, okay? If you die from an injury, you got protecting me. I'll be feeling guilty about it forever. Arcoid looks at me with displeasure and this time rolls towards me. Or closes her mouth tightly. Seems like she's a bit sulky, but I guess it's okay to look at the wound. I lift up her shirt and expose her stomach. Packing tape is wrapped
Packing
all around
tape.
her. It is really badly done, and taking a good look, I can see blood seeping through. I'm disgusted. More than that, I'm pissed off. I lower her shirt back and pick Arcueid up. Hey, what are you doing, Shiki? I'm putting you to bed. I'll take you to the hospital, but it's not like I can do that. As carefully as possible, I place her on the bed. Look, until I come back, don't move around. If you walk around like before, I'll just forget all about you, so be prepared for the consequences. I look around the room. As I thought, there's nothing like a first aid kit around at all. Could you say you were rich? Eh? Yeah, money is not a concern for me, but what about it? Hand it over. I'm gonna buy some things I need to treat you. I don't know if it will work on you, but I'll have to treat you the same way I would treat an injured person. Fine, but it might be useless. Even if it's useless, I'll do it. I can't leave it alone like that. I see. My body is made the same as yours, so it might have some meaning. Hurry up and give me the money.
Hurry up and
Hurry
give me
up
the
and
fucking money.
give me the fucking money. Just be quiet and stay there. Oh, but don't sleep. You can lie around, but stay up. What? Shiki, that's a really absurd order. It's absurd, but do it. I've heard your bodily functions weaken when you're asleep. I think if you sleep with open wounds, your immune system will get weak and your wound will get even worse. Sleeping will only help your tiredness, not heal your wound. For now, at least don't sleep until I get back. Really? Okay, I'll do that, Shiki. Arcueid smiles happily. As suspected, Arcueid's thought process is completely a mystery. Why are you smiling? Because you're reliable, Shiki. I say nothing and hold out my hand. Arcueid pulls her wad out of her skirt and hands it to me. I'll be right back. I turn away from Arcueid and head out of the room. As I go outside, I notice something in the kitchen. Food. On the table is something less than a meal and more like food. Something less like food and more like ingredients. You might say it's something which appears edible. I guess that's why she was in the kitchen. Idiot. Arcueid said she doesn't eat regular food, so I don't even have to think who this food was for. Damn it. What's with her? I'm getting very irritated. I'm getting so irritated I said hurry up, and get something to treat her as fast as possible.
I can't remember if it's the. It sucks that my save date is all wiped, so I can't look at the flowchart anymore.
Hmm.
I think it's near the end of this day.
Although I say first aid, the only things which come to mind are things like restraining bandages or painkillers. But it's still better than nothing. Even if it's a small thing, if it's something, then it's not zero. Believing that, I buy whatever I can think of. Hey, that tickles. I ignore Arcueid's voice and fasten the gaze as carefully as I can. The wound in her stomach wasn't really large. Arcueid said herself most of it is healed on the outside. But there's still 4 golf ball-sized black holes from the fangs of the crocodile.
What the fuck?
Golf ball?
Golf ball? You know how big a golf ball is, right?
It's like
Awesome.
you can. It's like you. It can. It's like this, a little bit smaller than a hand. I think.
It's the size of a tennis ball, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit smaller than a tennis ball.
So essentially, just like.
It's like take your pointer finger and take your thumb and like connect them just by the tips and then shrink them a little bit to where the tip of your pointer finger touches the first joint on your thumb.
Yeah.
And it forms a circle, right? That's about how
That's
big.
crazy. It might actually be bad for a wound this big, but considering the possible infection, I apply some disinfectant. I put gauze over the wound after that and carefully wrap it around in bandages. Ahaha, quit it. You're too good. Arcueid is laughing cheerfully. I ignore her and pin off her badges. In order to stop the blood flow, I press a little to tighten the bandages around the wound. Ow! Sheesh, I'm taking points off for that one, Shiki. Whew. For now, I've done all I can. Well then, at least I made it look good, but how is it? Can you move alright? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it will get in the way. My insides are still pretty messed up, so I can't move fully anyway. I see. Well, the rest is up to you. My specialty is slicing apart, not healing. I step away from Arcueid and sit against the wall. You can sleep now. Sleep will bring your strength back, and you'll heal soon, right? I'll keep watch, so just relax and sleep. No, sleeping won't really help me regain my strength. You said yourself sleeping only gets rid of tiredness. For me, regaining strength is only a matter of time. By tomorrow, I'm sure I'll be able to move normally. Just go to sleep already. You look like you're having trouble even talking. Yes, but since you're out, Shiki, it seems like a waste if I sleep now. Arcueid sits up in bed and talks cheerfully. Jeez, oh well. There are some things I want to ask as well, so I guess it's alright to keep Arcueid company. Arcueid, can I ask about the hotel from yesterday? That's right. I guess that's going to be our topic, considering us. Yeah, I just have one question. The guy last night, the one you called Nero, just what the hell is he? I'm being serious here, so please don't say something like he's a magician who can make crocodiles appear from his body. I won't say that. I think he knows already, but he is also a vampire. We call him Nero, and he's quite an exception. To tell the truth, he isn't someone you could talk to so casually like this. So he was a vampire after all, but for some reason, like Arcueid sitting in front of me, she doesn't match my image of a vampire either. So this Nero, what kind of guy is he? You seem to know him or something. Of course not. I don't have any vampire acquaintances. Knowing them means I'm going to kill them the next instant. This is the first time I ever met a vampire without killing it. But you guys were talking about a lot of things. It would be hasty to call him an acquaintance because of that. Nero is a famous vampire, so no introductions were necessary when we met, that's all. Isn't it natural to know the name of vampires with unusual power and a long history? Among those, Nero stands out even more. Despite being one of the oldest vampires, he has neither a castle nor territory and is an eccentric wanderer. The church has given him a second name, Chaos. Chaos? What's that? Literally squirming, squelching chaos. Like a primordial earth where no one knows what will fly out after the mixing of various things. A meaning I'm guessing from last night. Not knowing what will fly out? Jeez, you saw his body too, Shiki. We spoke of it earlier, but aged vampires cannot easily regenerate damage to their bodies. To restore the body after centuries of existence, the weak life of human isn't enough. So using the simply more superior life forms, wild animals and magic beasts as raw animal to compose their bodies. As one of the oldest vampires, Nero probably is in a league of his own regarding the sheer amount of beasts he has caught and used for his body. A league of his own. Things like those black dogs are a part of his body then? Exactly. But there's a limit to a human's capacity. Probably only about 30 beasts can be controlled at once. Having more than one illusionary beast, such as a magical or phantom beast, would overload one's capacity. Putting that into consideration, all of Nero's familiars are probably real animals. Yeah, that may be fortunate. I don't quite get the last part, but that means there's 30 of those black dogs. No, that can't be right. Black dogs weren't the only things rampaging in the hotel. I think there were things like lions and leopards too. Right. To be able to bring together 30 animals of the same type is one thing, but for Nero to have different beasts in his body truly places the strength of his willpower apart from others. Well, it does seem odd that if he has that sort of power, he would only use wild animals. I thought he would. I would have thought he would employ more magical beasts with his sort of willpower. Arcueid descends deep into thought. Whatever. Anyway, at least we know his weapons are 20 or 30 familiars. So now we can understand why he's called Chaos. Eh? His name really isn't Chaos? Yeah, most long-lived dead apostles don't use their names from their human lives. But they don't make up a new name themselves, the church assigns them one. They add on names as they find new special characteristics of the vampire, so some of them have names as long as spells. And I guess the church must have really hated him to name him Chaos. It would have been enough for one line to hunt the entire hotel, right? But he let loose all of his beasts to feed, meaning he seems to enjoy such excess. 30 beasts inside the vampire Nero. Just like that, he killed and ate without a trace 100 people at the hotel in 30 minutes. I can't believe it. He's a complete monster. Yes, he really is the worst opponent I could have at the moment. He's one of those you never want to meet. But what's worse is such a guy that knows where we are. Even now, I'm sure his familiars are watching us. What? Isn't it obvious? We were saved early because the sun rose, but we can't count on that tonight. He knows of this place, so he's certainly come to kill us at the height of his power at midnight. Come to kill us tonight? Yes, he said so himself. What is this? That man in the black coat is coming tonight? I don't know what I should say. I should escape. I know that's the wisest decision, but Arcueid is in this condition. Even if she ran away, I don't think she could escape from that monster. No, less about her and more about me. If I stay here, if I stay involved with Arcueid, there's no mistaking the fact I'll face him.
Okay, Dawson.
What?
Nero is the guy with 660 beasts.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Dangerous. Surely put, he is insane. More than his body, which houses those animals, his eyes are like a machine's, devoid of even a single emotion. True eyes of a killer, which does whatever it is assigned to do. As one who has experienced his attack, I'm sure that without a doubt he is to be avoided. But does that mean I should just leave Arcueid here and run away? No matter who she is, she can't move because she's protected me. And I can just tell her good luck and go home? Arcueid, but it's alright. Even Nero isn't a problem for you. No matter who it is, you can kill anyone with a single blow. Huh? Arcueid says something outrageous, and as if it was completely ordinary. Hey, what in the world are you saying? What am I saying? You're going to fight with me, right? Arcueid looks directly at me. Her eyes place all trust in me. But this isn't a joke.
Okay. Save.
Okay. Can I have infinite
Uh,
of these, like, saves?
yes, you can have infinite.
Okay. I'd like to refuse, but I refuse. Oh,
Oh, yeah, you did. You did.
I know I have to refuse. No matter how much I think about it, I can't do anything. Arcoid, sorry, but am I going to abandon her? It's my fault. Because of Tonoshiki, she can't move as she needs to. Am I running away from that monster who mercilessly, cruelly, one-sidedly slaughtered all those people? Run away and pretend like I never saw it? After being the only one to survive, I'm just gonna run away without any pangs of guilt? The lines of death only I can see. Didn't that important person once tell me that I need this power because there would be a time when I need it? Shiki. Yeah, I know. I can't run away by myself. I look at the ceiling and take a deep breath. Fortunately, that prepares me just a bit for what is to come. Alright, I'll help you, Arcade. I think it's my duty to do so as the only one who survived in that hotel. Then it's decided. Alright, Shiki. With your skills, you'll have no problem killing him. Arcueid states this outrageous thing with a straight face. Well, I'm not as optimistic as she is, but I've got my choice. The question is how I'll act to do that.
Hold on.
I frown as soon as I look into his eyes in the hospital, so I think all I can do is approach him from behind so he won't notice me, and then get him somehow. Oh, that was just because your will is weak, Shiki. Nero's mystic eyes are nothing special, so if you just discard your doubts, you should be able to deflect his gaze even if you look right into his eyes. Arcueid casually mentions it, but I'm still nervous. No, I better not plan on doing something I've never done. I'm gonna approach him behind and cut the lines on his limbs.
Okay, I'm
I'll just
back
take
up.
away his freedom of movement, and if you do that, Chiki, you will die. Eh? You say the question is how you will act. That's not right. The real question is how you'll kill. That's true, but Shiki, you are about to fight a monster called a vampire, so throw away your human morals even if it's just for tonight. The only way you'll down in the crucial moments. I understand that much. He's a monster, so that's why I wanted to help you stop him. No, you don't understand. Cut off his limbs? Don't do something so suicidal. If you got the time to cut off his limbs, first cut off his life. Nobody else can but you. Listen to me and don't give Nero the chance to retaliate. The difference in your offensive abilities is just too great. If you miss your first strike, you've got no chance of winning whatsoever. Arcoid's eyes are unforgiving of any denial. It's true. It's exactly what she says. If I take my time cutting off his limbs, or if I take my time cutting his limbs off first, I might find my head being eaten by the mouth of a crocodile as I do so. Shiki. Nero will come at midnight tonight. That's when we'll know when you and I will kill him until he can be killed no further. Not how to act, but how to kill. Think only about that. Arcade's savage eyes are staring straight at me. She is really angry. Angry that I still hold such naive notions. I understand. I won't hesitate. I'll take out his point of death in a single strike. That's what I should do, right, Arcade? Arcade doesn't answer. Suppose the silence indicates agreement. But where should we wait? Bystanders are going to get killed like the back of the hotel if we wait here in these apartments. Shouldn't we change our location? Yes. I think the park will be suitable. No one's there late at night, and if anyone happens to pass by, it's their own bad luck. Saying that, Arcade turns her back to me. What's wrong? If you've got something to say, then say it. I've decided to help you, so I'm willing to take risks. It's useless. You haven't used the word kill even once. At this rate, you'll just hesitate at the last moment and be killed. That's not true. He's a monster who's eaten over 100 people. There's no way I'd hesitate to kill him. Arcade gives a small sigh. If I controlled you, I could make sure you killed Nero. I felt that I wanted to do so for the first time, but I also felt that I didn't want to for the first time. It's kind of like a big contradiction. Arcade turns to face me, mumbling something I didn't really understand. I trust you, Shiki. Let's get Nero together. A smile comes over Arcade's face, but her smile looks really uneasy. The plan itself is unbelievably simple. Just a little before midnight, Arcade leaves the room and heads towards the park first. Nero's familiar. That blue crow, according to Arcade, should follow her. So I leave the room. So I leave the room and go to the park just a bit after she does. Then I'll hide in a bush where I can
I
see Arcueid and wait for Nero to arrive. While Arcueid keeps his attention, I'll approach him behind and cut his line of death. Arcueid stands absently minded in the middle of the park. I hide in a bush about 20 meters away. The park is empty. It's 10 minutes before midnight. Arcueid has her head tilted up, watching the blue moon above her. I grip the knife tightly. Arcueid said that Nero will definitely come, so all I have to do is get behind him, approach him without making too much noise, and then cut his line in one breath. I try taking a deep breath. My body is moving just fine, except my fingers gripping the knife. They are tight and immobile, as if not part of my body. Maybe I'm nervous that the vampire called Nero will come again, that I'll have to confront that monster again, or that I'll have to kill him
this
soon.
fight's so good.
My breathing speeds up. My heart pounds as if it's not part of my body. Calm down. He isn't even here yet. That's right. Target has yet to arrive. I'm beginning to worry that I won't even be able to move my feet by the time Nero arrives at this rate. Arcueid, aren't you scared? I stare at the white girl vacantly looking up at the moon. She doesn't look easy at all. Her face looking up at the moon comes down. Same time. It seems I have kept you waiting, princess of the true ancestors. A very voice
Wait,
like,
oh yeah,
oh
I
yeah.
gotta read that. Sorry. Um, it seems I've kept you waiting, princess of the true ancestors.
That's why Arcueid looked down. More than 5 meters away from her, and more than 10 meters away from me, a man in black coat appears like a ghost. Yes, I've been waiting for quite some time, Nero Chaos. Or would you prefer I call you Fabro Rowan? Sounds classier. Arcueid's voice reaches me through the wind. Impressive.
Impressive. I would never have dreamed anyone who would call me by that name. I went by when I was still a human.
Just what one would.
Just what would you expect from an? Sorry, that messed me up. Just what one would expect of our executioner. I suppose you have long. I just cried my mouth. You have long since found out all there is to know about the current 27 ancestors of the dead apostles.
I can hear Nero's reply clearly as well.
His voice causes a lot of saliva.
My breathing closed louder.
The opposite of our egos.
Arcueid is drawing Nero's attention. This is my only chance. I take my glasses off through sheer willpower. I hold the knife in my right hand, pressing it against my chest. A white weapon. Now with this, I'm going to dismantle it. Oh.
Okay.
Dismantle that man-eating monster.
Okay. Save.
Okay.
Okay. There's an important thing to remember about these visual novel games. The correct choice will have been hinted at you before. So think about your talk with Arcueid about this fight. What did she say?
To immediately, ignore everything and just try to do it, I think.
Okay.
We're only looking at Arcueid. My chance is only during this instant. Grabbing my knife, I track down. With everything I have, I run towards Nero. All senses directed toward Arcueid. Even I, who is not in this conversation, can tell Nero is only looking forward. His back looks defenseless, not knowing I will dismantle it in a few seconds. I can do it. I feel it. Without a doubt, I can kill him. I run. Only a matter of steps before I can reach his back with my knife. His back. His defenseless back. There's no mistake. He does not sense me. One more step, and then it's all over. Huh? I stop. What? What is his body? Nowhere. 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 There's not a single line anywhere. Impossible. No such life is possible. Throw B. What?
That's supposed to be throb, but it does weird things with the text to emphasize weird mental stuff going on.
Oh, headache. My fingers gripping the knife.
Headache.
Headache. I see a single black point near his back, or on Nero's back. There. That should be where his fatal flaw is. There's something wrong with it being a point rather than a line, but anyway, I'll stab him there. Taking a lunging step, knife in my right hand towards his point. Right before my hit connects, the points along his back multiply rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 20, 80, 100, 200, 300, 400. Huh? This isn't right. This doesn't feel like his death. They're more heterogeneous aggregation. His body, what the hell is it? Shiki! Arcueid's voice. No, I don't have time to think now. His back is right there. Right now I can just pick any one of his points and it will be over. There. I bring my knife down as I yell. However, before then, Nero's back rises up like a balloon. Pop! Black dog appears from his back as if emerging from a black sea. What? The black dog shoots forth like a missile. I slice its line with my knife, but it's just a line. Only the dog's legs are cut off. Its trajectory does not stop. Gah! What? The black dog rams its head into my stomach. What strength! I fly back several meters and get pushed down on the ground. The black dog then tries to bite into my neck. Ha ha! Ha! I pierce the dog's right abdomen with my knife. My knife enters the black dog's point of death as easily as going through air. The black dog's movements stop. In that instant, its body becomes a black fluid and pours over me.
I love how Nasu writes fight scenes. So,
covered in the black fluid, I can't stand up. Why, I can't get it off. As if sewn to the ground, I can't move. It seems something happened behind me. I hear Nero's voice. Stretched out against the ground, I look toward Nero and Arcueid. You're familiar? But how unfortunate. Those who enter my domain will be recognized and attacked by one of us, even if I... Or no, wait, that's you!
You're familiar, but how unfortunate. Those who enter my domain will be recognized and attacked by one of us, even if I do not notice. There can be no surprise attacks against me.
It seems so. You weren't even looking at anything but me, yet you still reacted to the danger behind you. That is the strength of a collective, is it not? Nero Chaos. Arcueid narrows her eyes slightly and walks toward Nero. Interesting.
Interesting. You are so weak. You cannot even use your marble phantasm. Yet you still challenge me.
There's no need. There's no point in becoming one with the world just to fight a dead apostle. For someone like you, these claws will be enough. Nero Chaos.
Fool! Realize your folly, Arcueid Boonstead.
Nero raises an arm. His coat ruffles like a cape and countless animals fly forth. Grrr. With a thunderous roar, three beasts run towards Arcueid like bullets. Not anything like black dogs, but three giant leopards, larger than Nero himself, like three demonic silhouettes. Arcueid can't move. Three leopards run, cracking the bricks under them just by running. They're far faster than Arcueid, who is trying to run away. The three beasts pounce towards Arcueid. It's over quickly. In an instant, three leopards' bodies are cut in half and fall to the ground.
Oh, the thumbnail!
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 What?
Oh, there's another one that would work good as a thumbnail, but...
Nero's voice booms. Arcueid is silent. From there, she moves to attack him. Beasts emerge from Nero's body. The instant it emerges, the lion's head is grabbed and torn apart from his body. The leopard is killed. The instant it attacks Arcueid by getting pierced by her punch through its head. The tiger is torn apart like clay. Everything following them suffers the same fate. The same with the flying eagle. Fate! Same with the flying eagle and the giant grizzly bear. The same with the shark swimming in the ground. The same with the ridiculously large elephant. In the end, they can't even stop her and turn back into a black, sticky fluid. Nero tries to escape. Arcueid swings her claws. After the sound of ripping flesh, Nero's body is split in is split in two from the neck down. Gah! Or no, wait, that's you. Roaring in pain, Nero leaps away from Arcueid. Split from the neck to the waist, he's locked over half his body. Splat! The rest of his body falls at Arcueid's feet. This isn't a fight. What about Arcueid saying she was only able to move? The beasts Nero let out weren't weak. Those lions and tigers, just one of them can tear a car into scraps. And that grizzly bear could have torn a tank apart with its uncontrolled violence. But such beasts were torn apart by Arcueid, and Nero himself is half dead. It almost seems like a joke. If it was this easy, maybe it would have been better if I wasn't here from the start. Nero keeps retreating as if to escape. She might be tired. Arcueid walks towards Nero slowly, panting. I can hear heavy breathing. Belongs to Arcueid. Ragged, painful breathing. Why is that? Arcueid's breathing sounds more painful than Nero's, who is torn in half.
It is quite unbelievable. Weakened as you are, you still have that much power? I'd expected it from the executioner prepared by the true ancestors. Do not face the white vampire, princess. It seems the warnings of the others were correct.
Nero's voice isn't dimmed at all. I feel a horribly sinking sense of despair. Arcueid tries to catch her breath as she slowly draws near Nero. But
I never expected to defeat you with only 10 or 20 of myself in the first place.
Enough boasting. You can't kill me with any of such familiars, and I've cut off half your body. No matter what, you have no choice of winning. Ha.
Ha! Maybe my familiars have all been killed, but you seem to be mistaken. I do not carry familiars, nor do I use them. All those things you fought were truly me. It is quite unpleasant to be considered similar to the other mongrels who capture other living things to repair their damaged flesh. You should have been able to tell with a glance if you had not been weakened. Use your golden mystic eyes and see. Can you see it? The chaos of 666 beasts inside my body.
Splash. Something moves quickly at the edge of my vision. Ah! Behind Arcueid. The half of Nero's body, which was cut off by Arcueid, is shaking. It rises up in a large clot and shoots toward Arcueid. Arcueid, behind you. Shiki? Arcueid shoots around, but she doesn't make it. The half of Nero's body lying on the ground becomes countless large serpents which attack Arcueid from behind. The large serpents wrap around Arcueid and return to a black fluid. Arcueid is pinned to the ground like meat, but the pressure is hundreds of times worse. What? No way! As she is pushed down, Arcueid tries to escape.
It is useless. You should understand what that is, princess of the true ancestors.
Arcueid's face lights up in pain and surprise. The remaining half of Nero raises his voice almost as if it's howling.
Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Ah! Are you pleased with the chaos within my body, Arcueid Brunstead? Oh my god.
Are you sane? A human body, having more than 300 factors compressing something as small as enclosed in as a human shape, this is just like...
Indeed, no different from the primordial sea. I'm not making my body with other animals. I merely use the factors called animals as my body, mixing them like mud. I have no such thing as familiars. What exists are 666 beasts, and lives equal to that number. Ripping my body in half for crushing my head is meaningless. I am one in 666. If you wish to destroy me, you need to destroy 666 lives at once.
This can't be. This is what chaos means?
Of course. Some my alter cells have no concrete. When released from this body, which is my territory, they will take form as some kind of species for the first time. They have no form of their own from the beginning. You can kill them outside of me, but once they return, they regenerate as part of my chaos. Though, even I cannot predict what they will become once they emerge. Understanding and controlling this disordered dendrogram is my eternal thesis. What the fuck? Oh my god.
The vampire with only half a body gives a boasting, muffled laugh. That's impossible. To take in souls, if you encapsulate uncolored conceptualized existences, you yourself will disappear.
Indeed. That is why this is not a single person here. The personality of Nero already does not exist. We are not a single body, but closer to a limitless collective. Certainly there is no meaning of existence in such a life. There are already life forms in the deep ocean which can be termed eternal systems. This body will lose its intelligence and become a mere specimen just like them someday.
But do
you not find it magnificent? There are things which swirl inside me, and you do not know what form they will take. The small world is like that of our world in its primal stages, a chaotic space where what will be born is unpredictable. The darkness of chaos, just like this planet's dendrogram, while still having the possibility of dramatic change. I wish to know what lies at its culmination before I disappear. This is why the church gave me this name, Narrow Chaos. Equipped with 666 beasts, no longer a vampire, but a space which has become chaos. A heretic who broke the taboo.
Arcueid's voice is held off. The black fluid squirms all around her. Even Arcueid's face is already half covered.
That's all. Under such a prison, even you cannot escape. It is a union of 500 of my parts, the soil of Genesis. Even were you to be at full strength, you could not hope to destroy it. It is equivalent to destroying a whole continent.
Nero's remaining half approaches Arcueid slowly.
Many of our brethren have been killed by you. Many sought to destroy you, only to be destroyed in return. But that is all over. I, Narrow Chaos, will accomplish a great achievement none could perform until now.
Nero, this reality marble who...
Oh, wait, I was supposed to say that.
Oh. Yeah, say it.
Oh, Nero, this reality marble who...
It should be easy to tell. Your nemesis, the serpent, came to me to teach me, but not...
Oh, wait, no, wait, that's my line.
Oh. Nero, this reality marble who...
It should be easy to tell your nemesis the serpent came to teach me, but not the current one from this generation. Before you killed him, he bequeathed upon me the method of making this cage.
I can't hear Arcueid's voice anymore. Looking, her mouth is covered in the black fluid, but the serpent...
But the serpent is also a tragedy. What was once a priest of the church can't live on, just because a goddess of death like yourself is chasing after him. If he had lived, he might have devised a means to control the chaos in my body. It certainly must have been regretful not being able to fully utilize such a clear heresy before getting destroyed. I was a sworn friend of the serpent. Why you persistently pursue him without tiring, I am very curious, but it seems you can no longer speak.
The black fluid starts to pin down Arcueid's body, but now it's no longer Arcueid's collapsed feminine figure, but only a formless mud.
I will make you part of me, Arcueid Brunstead. Absorbing your amount of will may require great effort, but it will make me the highest rank of vampire. A little pain is like a celebration for the new creation. When that happens, even the professional killers of the abominable burial agency will be nothing to fear. I will eradicate all members of that moldy church.
Arcueid's face sinks completely with a sucking sound. Even the lines of her body, which I could barely see before, have disappeared. At this rate, if I leave Arcueid alone, she'll be absorbed into the black fluid. Why, you... I look at the black...
Nero's such a yapper, bro, and that voice hurts.
The black lines of death definitely do exist. Gah, resisting a throbbing pain in my head, or my life along them. The black fluid becomes like mere water as I slice the lines. Alright. I breathe heavily to stand up. I have to save her. I have to save Arcueid from that monster. But how? I can't even get close to Nero. Even Arcueid, as terrific as she wasn't able to take him. Then if I stand and face him, would I be killed instantly? I only barely managed to kill one dog. I wouldn't last a second against those other beasts like the lions or leopards. Furthermore, I can see hundreds of points on his back. I couldn't fully understand the conversation between Nero and Arcueid, but it seems that each one of those beasts are him. Then, if I want to defeat the vampire Nero, I will have to kill all the beasts having that point. I can't step forward. No matter what, a human can't step forward toward a monster like that. Damn it. In the end, once more, I'm trying to save my life and do nothing about someone getting killed. Oh? I hear a voice. Nero's voice is full of contained amusement. No, it's not his voice. I can hear something like the sound of footsteps. This can't be. A sound is far away. But without a doubt, the sound of light skipping footsteps is drawing closer. Arcueid said earlier, the park is empty of people at night, and if people pass by, then they're simply out of luck. Far away, I see a small human shape. Some girl I do not know about my own age. This isn't good. For her to come here, it means run away! I scream, forgetting that Nero wasn't even paying attention to me, or that he might attack me. Yet the passerby does not stop. Not knowing anything, she casually heads for this place. Half of the vampire in the black coat breathes out in content.
My body has just been torn apart. I need more sustenance.
It's half a coat. Squirms like a living thing. Fortunately,
it seems sustenance has arrived.
A black beast flies from Nero's body. My voice doesn't reach her. The beast runs like a back wind towards the faraway figure. It's over in an instant. A short scream, the sound of a body hitting the ground. The smell of blood wafting in the air. The black tiger retrieves the human in its mouth. The girl's face is no more. Most likely gouged out by the tiger's claws. Too ruthless. A repulsive one-sided violence. Gah! My head hurts. My throat is starting to dry. My mind starts to compress. I can only see the enemy in front of me. Tiger slithers like a snake onto Nero's body. It's strange. The corpse of the girl in the tiger's mouth disappears. Yet, munch, crunch, grind. She's not there, yet I still hear the sound. Rip, gorge, gulp. The sounds are coming from inside the man called Nero. The sound of dissolving flesh, shattering bones, the slow chewing of a human. No mistake. Inside his body, he's eating that person. Nero's lips twist and...
Dawson? Oh, well, I guess we'll have a cut here real quick.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways. Twist and smile. With that, a switch goes off in my brain. You fucking bastard! I can't think. I just run towards Nero. My vision soaks in red. Feed. A black leopard flies from Nero's body. How many times greater are its speed and ferocity compared to this black dog's? But I don't care about that. It's a living thing. If it lives, then it's nothing against me. You're in my way. I stop and say so to the corpse by my feet. The black leopard is lying in 4 pieces. I see. You are the one who attacked me from behind earlier.
You are the one who attacked me from behind earlier. I read it. Oh.
It seems you finally realize I am here. Motionless eyes look toward me. Yeah, just like I could say. As long as I don't allow myself to get lost, being shared by him doesn't change anything. Hold up. Sorry. Let Arcueid go, monster. I said, let her go. I'm your opponent. You're nothing with that half body of yours. Without a word, the vampire with the black coat looks Arcueid and I over. You say you can be my opponent?
You say you can be my opponent?
Yeah, so I'm saying release her, and then hurry up and return your body to normal. It seems like he's laughing.
You have taken away the fun. Receive your punishment, human.
Nero doesn't change. He sounds like He will leave Arcueid with half of his body and remain as he is. I promise you. Oh no, wait.
I promise you, I will slowly chew you apart alive.
Flutter. His remaining arm is lifted.
Such an inferior mental circuit. The price of your arrogance, thinking you can face me, will be your certain death.
Whoosh. A warm wind blows. Scores of beasts emerge from Nero's half body. The number of beasts emerging isn't 10 or 20. Even if each is not a strong beast, there's close to 100 of them like a single against a single human like me, and they swarm like ants gathering on a sugar cube. I stick my knife into the neck of the black dog before me. Black dog dies as its death is cut. Instantly, the sound of birds' wings overhead. Grating sound. The meat of my forehead is taken to the bone. Ah! I don't have time to react in pain. At the same time, several black dogs bite my arms and torso from both sides. You junk! Slice, slice. I stab the death of the 2 dogs in my line of vision, but it isn't enough. For each one I kill, 10 more pieces take the place to rip into my body. Ah, I can't see. I can't see anything. Everything is pitch black. There isn't anything wrong with my eyes. All around me, the black beasts envelop me in darkness. Things can't keep going this way. I will die. I won't last 5 more seconds. My ankles are bitten. Blood flows. My body feels like it will fall. If I collapse, it will all be over. It will ravenously feast on my body if I hit the ground. No, no. That is more fearful than painful. Everything is pitch black. I can't see anything. I can't do anything. But that's why I have to think.
Okay, save.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to destroy the main body.
Oh, okay.
The main source. If I can do something to Nero's main body manipulating the beast, I might be able to save at least Arcueid. Ah! I've only through my life. I force my faltering body and run forward. If he hasn't moved as he toys with me, then he should be standing with his body ahead of here. Nero! Stop your noise.
Stop your noise making. It is unpleasant.
His coat wavers. From there, a white horn comes straight at me. Eh? Something like antlers sticks into my torso. Thud. It's so sharp it doesn't really hurt. Fall on my back. I'm quite the fastidious person.
I'm quite the fastidious person. Rest assured there will not be even one of your cells left.
I hear a voice. At the same time, a black dome arches over me. Ah! A ceiling overhead like a black umbrella. And all around the glowing eyes of the beast. Rip. I thought that was going to say R.I.P.
R.I.P. No, rip.
My skin is being ripped. Die. Rip. My flesh is being eaten. Die. Rip. My bones are being scraped. Die. My mind can no longer think of anything, only to frantically use my arms to protect my face. My right hand tightens, keeping firm on my knife. Die. I'm being eaten. Strange. Being attacked by this many beasts, they should be able to eat me, complete me in just 1 minute. They take their time. Die. I'm bleeding too much. My blood and their saliva coat my body. It feels terrible. Die. I can't see anything outside. Just complete blackness. Die. There's countless pairs of eyes say it. They say it as they truly eat me to me only bit by bit. They can't talk, so they will speak with their blazing eyes. Die. Hurry up and die. The black dome of beasts chants in unison. A scream leaks out, but no one is going to help me. I'll be killed. Like that person before, I'll be devoured alive. No, I don't want that. I don't want to die this way. I don't want to be eaten while being conscious. I don't want to be killed like this. Scary. That's scary. Very scary. Scary, scary. Frightening, frightening. Frightening, scary, 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 scary. I'll be killed. Yes, I'll be killed. There's nowhere to run. I'll be killed like this. I'll be torn apart and become a meal for all of them. There's nothing I can do. With my eyes painted vermilion, I stare at myself emptily. I start to laugh, because I don't even know why I'm being killed. But still, Nrvsqr will be killed like this. You are stubborn. If you... Oh, wait. It's you.
You are stubborn. If you break down this... If you break down, it would be easier for you.
Ha ha ha. He lost in the distance, slowly eating me and laughing. Oh, it's like my whole body is dissolving. Horrible. Too horrible. This is too horrible. My wounds hurt. They hurt. Hurt a lot. That's frightening. It's frightening. Very frightening. He's laughing in the distance, watching me die and laughing.
Wow, what the fuck? Ah!
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I strain my ears. I can still hear chewing and the smashing of bones coming from within. Not only did he devour all those people yesterday, not only did he eat that unknown person, he's trying to eat and kill even me. God, something like claws digs in my chest. Hold on.
On the group chat.
Oh, probably told me to join. Might want to
No,
end
they
it
didn't
off
tell anyone.
here.
Well, no, keep reading. Trust me,
Okay.
trust me.
That's where a scar from my own wound is. Really pain. Oh my fucking
Oh
god!
my
Shut
god!
up.
Oh my god!
Okay, cut this out.
Yeah. Just go on like Do Not Disturb for a second on Steam. Trust me, we're coming to a good stopping point.
Oh. How do I do that again?
Go to Steam. Go to
There.
Go to friends and chat. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Something like claws digs into my chest. It's where the scar from my old wound is. A really painful, frightening, only hateful place. 8 years ago, that summer day. Yeah, it really was hateful. There wasn't any room for pain or fear. Yes, I just hated. Then what is to be done is already decided. If you're going to kill me, then my whole body is already numb. All that remains is the sensation of the knife I refuse to drop in my right hand. Be killed? Be killed? Who? By what? Haha. I laugh out. Right, exactly how it is. Running away is absolutely impossible. Escape is absolutely impossible. There's only one thing to be done. Be killed. Be killed. Definitely, without a doubt, be killed. By nothing else, and by no one else. He will be killed by me.
No one else.
In place of a yell, I start to laugh like an idiot. Strange. Strangely, I can't stop laughing. Slice, 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 With each sound, another beast dies. My brain is in agony. All through my body, my nerves, my blood vessels, my cells, my blood, everything has gone abnormal. Black Dome disappears. I just killed about 70 beasts which were eating my body. What? I can hear Nero's voice. Alright, I have to stand, or I won't be able to kill anymore. I stand up. There's no problem. There's not a single place where I'm not wounded, but I can still move around for a while. What did you... Yeah, I understand how you feel, vampire. My brain is on fire. Similar, just like when I killed Arcueid, I can't even breathe properly, along with a headache and heat, which almost drives me insane, enough to make me puke. The world is saturated with death. So do you want to kill me, monster? Then we have something in common. Fine. Let's fight to the death. Narrow chaos. My stiff right hand moves freely. Switching to a reverse grip on my knife, I run towards Nero. A bigger beast appears from his body. Finally, he's letting out the big stuff he used for Arcueid. But they don't last long. No matter how large, fast, or brutal they are, they basically cannot kill me unless they touch me. If they try to touch me, I slice whatever part tries. In the end, it made no difference whether it was a black dog, a lion, or a tiger. Two of the large ones collapsed and changed into black water. To get to Nero, there's still some distance left to close. How can this be?
How can this be? Those of us even the princess cannot eliminate or turning to nothingness.
He's saying something. I do not understand. What did you do?
I do not understand. What did you do?
I fix my gaze on him. Countless points. If I want to live, I want to kill him, I have to kill each and every one of them. It's probably not possible. Still, I can't finish like this. Arcueid, who is swallowed like a black liquid, all those hundreds of people that were killed. And this body almost being killed. I grit my teeth. There's no time to speak words of hatred. Fortunately, moving takes all my power. I don't have any extra energy to answer Nero. No. If I do have that sort of energy as quickly as possible, very well.
Very well. I will now recognize you as an obstacle to me.
Killing this beast-smelling monster would be far better. His black coat opens wide. The vile stench of beasts. The sense of danger before nothing was compared to what is now. From inside his coat, things come out which I've seen at least once when I was a child. Like this horse with a horn on his forehead, or this huge winged lizard. Those are troublesome. It's not simple to kill them, because they have very few parts vulnerable to death. So I get more serious. Is it because I said kill? The pulsing of my blood is painful. My nerves are grinding together. Everything in my body links together to remove that which gets in my way. I slice in half the horned horse along with his horn. I slice the lizard from his back to its lower right abdomen. Impossible. I hear that obstacle's voice.
Possible.
Unfortunately, I can't even see properly now. All I can see are those black points and lines. Scum.
Scum, why must I attack a mere human with my full force?
The squishy, fleshy sound. Nero's half-body returns to its previous human shape. It seems he finally put back the half of his body binding Arcueid.
I will kill you. You will find out that existence far superior to yours exists within me.
His arms tear into his own chest. As if ripping apart darkness, he rips into his own chest. From the hole in Nero, something bizarre emerges. If I have to describe it simply, it's a crab-like spider, a bit bigger than a giant elephant which Arcueid killed. My vision has gone red. I can't see very well. All I can see is their bizarre silhouettes in their death. My fingers are cold. Maybe I lost too much blood. My whole body is frigid, but still my body isn't screaming. It orders me forward, saying that if I have enough strength to scream, use that energy to kill Nero even faster. My spine hurts. My body is cold. My fingers are frozen. Yet my brain burns with fire. These spider beasts keep crawling out from Nero. Nero's only a little bit away. These things are in the way of me getting to them. For now, these three. I completely kill those emerged objects.
Impossible. There is no way someone can destroy all my killing. Such a fact is impossible. We are immortal.
Oh.
As long as I live, the immortal beasts return to chaos and are reborn. So then, why do they return to the original nothingness after only being stabbed by you?
I walk towards my screaming enemy. Nero tries to pull back and retreat, but stops himself.
Unsightly.
His previous machine-like eyes finally start to burn with crimson hatred. I understand how he feels. Probably the killer Nero is ordering himself to retreat, but the vampire in him does not allow him to retreat from a mere human. He doesn't understand. He doesn't even let himself withdraw. So he does not allow himself to even take a single step back. His mind stubbornly doesn't allow him to realize his powerlessness. And a step forward. From here I can jump and slice his body with my knife. No, never.
No, never!
My name is...
My name is Narrow Chaos, the immortal called Chaos of the undecaying vampire race. It is impossible for me to look this unsightly.
His body starts to form a shape. The body which only darkness begins to transform.
This body is immortal. I have surpassed death long ago.
His body leaps forward. Not his beasts. Condensing all his remaining beasts to the limit, he transforms into the best beast and moves in to kill me. His speed is as fast as Arcueid's. He reaches out with arms which could pulverize my neck if he contacted me. Dodging that, I cut the line on his arm. As if unable to control his speed, he rushes past me without stopping. The distance between us grows once again. I feel dizzy. I can't stop shaking.
What is this?
Nero stares at his severed arm in Astonishment.
What is this? Why does this severed part not regenerate? How could such a ridiculous thing be occurring? He's a Demagus or a Burrier, so how can he be destroying me by just cutting me?
How stupid. You get too concerned over appearances like that, you'll get killed, Nrvsqr. I hear a familiar voice. Hold up. I hear a familiar voice near. Nero. You.
Yeah. You. Oh my god, my throat. Holy shit, I'm gonna stop the voice. Oh.
With bloodshot
Ow.
eyes, Nero stares at Arcueid standing elegantly to his side. Oh, I see. When he ceased being only half a body, she became free. Oh, don't worry about me. Shiki will take care of you. Right now, he would even kill me if I got in the way. A giggling voice. It's your fault for thinking you should kill him painfully. You should kill your enemy quickly without allowing the opportunity for a counterstrike, right? That was your mistake.
Silence. I do not make mistakes. I still have 560 lives remaining. Just wait. Oh my god, once I kill him, I will get you once more.
Really? It won't happen, but I'll be waiting. Arcueid doesn't go near
Oh my
him.
god, my voice. I actually think I hurt my throat really badly.
Nero is only looking at me. He's coming. I brace my right hand with my left as I grip my knife. Nero crouches. It's the action of a predator preparing to pounce on his prey. Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing, Nero. Her voice flows like the wind before that. It may be a little late, but he's killed me once before.
What?
This time, it's for real. In his astonishment, Nero loses sight of his identity. For a moment, his entrance thoughts flow into my mind like a curse. Is this a nightmare kill Arcueid Moonstone? This monster, for whom even the words immortality isn't enough to describe, was killed by that human? No, that cannot be true. But, wait. How likely? It is true. Now, just which one of us was the pretentious one? Exactly. Seems the pretentious one is you, Narrow Chaos.
Sorry, I'm not gonna do the voice anymore. That hurt a lot.
You got to laugh.
No, that's not a quote, Dawson.
No. It literally says Narrow laughs with pleasure.
Uh,
Okay. I can't wait any longer. Start running towards my unmoving target. Nice.
I see you're going to kill me, human.
The beast roars. One arm. With one arm, he dashes forth to pierce my heart. His speed is so fast.
That's what I was also thinking could be a good thumbnail.
His speed is so fast you can't ask for any more. A simple, efficient motion to kill me. Motion too beautiful. I slice his outstretched arm. Hundreds of points of death are on his body, but more than that, deep inside of him, in his very center, I can see his ultimate point. Doesn't matter how many lives he has, I'm only gonna kill the existence of Narrow Chaos. So it isn't killing Narrow, but the Chaos, which is him. I'm going to kill one world. I tag him. Oh. A light sound of impact. The knife pierces into his center. Twisting his lips in a grin, the vampire laughs voicelessly.
This can't be.
Numbly, the black beast starts to crumble from his fingertips.
You are my death.
His body temperature rapidly dwindles. The end is an instantaneous like a dropping curtain. With this one attack, along with the remaining 560 beasts, Narrow Chaos is annihilated. I'm exhausted. I collapse onto the ground. I fall on my rear and try to keep my body up with my hands. Cold. I'm cold. The pain is numbed. It feels almost comfortable. My body is ripped with canine bite marks and beak marks. Well, there's no mistake that I'll probably die like this. I let out a deep breath. I raise my chin and look up at the sky. The moon. Only the pretty moon is in the night sky. What is it? Seems awfully... Oh. seems awfully familiar, like I saw a dream like this before. Shiki, are you okay? Arcueid walks towards me as if nothing happened just now. You stupid idiot, if I was okay, I wouldn't be human. I, I speak and breathe haltingly. Even talking is painful, so maybe I shouldn't have responded. Gah. My consciousness starts to fade, and then whack! Arcueid hits me on the head and forcefully returns me to consciousness. But what was that for? That won't do. If you sleep with those wounds, you'll definitely end up dying. You can't sleep until we close them. Her argument is perfectly just. It's so just it makes me angry. Arcueid, can I say what I've always thought from before? What? Don't say such unreasonable things, you idiot. I crash onto the ground. My consciousness starts to fade. Arcueid is raising a racket, but I don't have any strength to hold my eyes open any longer. It's terribly cold. Hey, Shiki, you really will die. I told you, I'm sleeping. I'll sleep before I die, so I'll wake up in the morning. Shiki, you mustn't sleep. We have to at least close your wounds and stop the bleeding, otherwise you won't wake up. Man, she's loud. I'm going to sleep, so just do whatever you want. And it's okay if I heal you? Why don't you just say that earlier? As she says this cheerfully, I feel cold fingers colder than even my body touch my skin as if in sympathy! Ah! Well, I'm not too happy about using someone else's familiars, but in these circumstances, it can't be helped. I feel like something is being plastered to me. I don't know why, but it feels awfully pleasant. As to be accepted from the vampire called the Primordial Sea. Even after the destruction of the source, Nero, the familiars still have their regenerative ability. In this case, all I have to do is give it a little hand. First, let it live on me. Once it's back to normal, put it back on you, Shiki. The fingers pull away. I guess this'll do. How is it? It's a non-polar life, so it can adapt itself easily to your body, right? Hey, are you sleeping, Shiki? Yeah, I'm asleep. Oh well. Your house is the mansion on top of the hill, right, Shiki? I'll make sure you get home. I'll look up at only the white moon as I sleep. You really did well, Shiki, and thanks. You really saved me tonight. She thanks me without the slightest hint of heaviness in her words. I can't hear her voice anymore. I fall into a deep sleep without anyone interrupting me this time.
And that should be the end of that day, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Save.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, we
That was it
okay.
for this episode,
Wait,
guys.
before you end, no,
Yeah?
no. Summarize, bro.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
hell happened?
We killed Nero. El.
Kill Nero. What do you think's gonna happen
El
next?
Bozo, bitch.
What do you think's gonna happen next in the story? Like, where are we gonna go from here? Because we're like, are we like halfway through? We're like a third through.
I don't know. Fucking. I don't know, actually.
No, there's still some surprising stuff to come. We're not
Interesting.
gonna have another fight for a little bit, but it still stays fairly
Okay.
interesting.
Anyways, that's it for today, guys. See you later.
Bye.